Good afternoon everyone, and welcome to the November CEO update. Wow, just been an absolutely busy and frenetic 6 weeks or so. And I just want to give you some of the highlights that the NIBA team have been focused on. First things first, we're about a month now since the NIBA convention, which was just a fantastic gathering of the NIBA community. It's always billed as the flagship event. I just wanted to say thank you to the delegates who came, the speakers who came, the sponsors and exhibitors who turned up to support NIBA and the broader broking community. It really was a celebration of the sector. For my first NIBA convention, absolutely magic. So many highlights, and hopefully you've had a chance to have a look at the evaluation report, but also the highlights video that kind of captured the essence of the program. We're already planning now for next year's event under the broad thematic of shaping change. That's our binding theme for 2025, and we're going to be looking forward to sharing that with you as we head into next year. The second thing is NIBA has been down in Canberra and is starting to engage much more forthright way with our political partners, politicians in Canberra, politicians in New South Wales, and more broadly across the country. The message has been well heard and understood. Gary Oakley and I were in Minister Jones's office a couple of weeks ago, as well as Dr. Molino's office, just talking about the role of brokers, the key issues in our sector, the opportunities to understand and better connect with each other, and a big thank you to our political partners in that regard. This is an always-on initiative. It's always important to spend time with our political stakeholders, bringing the message of the sector to them and helping them to make good and better informed policies. We welcomed Minister Jones at the convention. The follow-up was equally warm, and it's great to have partnerships politically right across all sides of the House. The other thing, just to mention at convention that was really interesting, is the data that CEO of AFCA, David Locke, shared with us. This is around the level of complaints in the sector and the really small number, less than 1% of complaints that are coming out of the broking sector. We should be really proud of that number. We should really celebrate that number, but we should also not rest on our laurels. We should always be looking to do the right thing all the time and look to how do we continuously improve in that regard. Which probably brings me to the code review. Hopefully you saw the news that we appointed just recently to be our independent code reviewer. Phil Curry comes with a very strong pedigree in both understanding codes, industry bodies, and have great confidence that as the independent reviewer of the NIBA code review, we'll be in really good hands as we head forward. Look out for more on that. We're going to start consultations really soon, and that's going to be an important piece of work. We've just come out of the mentoring program. It was really illuminating and eye-opening to spend time at a couple of the different sessions, on a couple of the webinars, and to really see how the learning transfer kind of takes place within NIBA, from people who are really experienced all the way through to younger folks who are at the front end of their career. I think it's a really important part of what NIBA does, and we'll be looking to do more of that as we head into 2025. And look, finally, it is November. It is the middle of November. All of us, I'm sure, are thinking about Christmas holidays. There's still lots to be done. The NIBA team and the NIBA board are working hard all the way through, thinking about what next year looks like, planning for next year, and governing NIBA in the most constructive and effective way. Always happy to have feedback, so please reach out, please drop us a line. Love connecting with members and hearing some of the input. But for now, happy November, and we look forward to catching up with you for the final and the Christmas edition sometime in the middle of next month. Cheers, bye for now.